And now Washington's starting group. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at center. Passes it to Love. Now Garland. Here is Love. Osman the pass to Love. Shoots over Hachimura. Love with the bucket.
Well, this is showing off that Kevin Love is a complete offensive player. He can drain that mid-range with regularity if that's what you give him.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Bryant passes to Hachimura. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
Pass to Osman. The pass to Drummond. To the middle. Sexton dishes to Drummond. Back to Sexton. A second chance effort. In deep. Drummond drops it in.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
To the inside. Bryant lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Garland. Down low. It's stolen by Bryant.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, tremendous focus from the big man, Thomas Bryant, making the difficult finish look pretty routine. That's nice.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. His three-pointers off the mark. For Washington, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Back to Beal. Feeds to Bryant. The Wizards working the ball around now. Passes it to Wall. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hachimura. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
The shot by Mahinmi, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
There's the pass to Garland. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, just a tremendous job pursuing the basketball by Larry Nance Jr. and then gets the score to complement the board.
Mahinmi finds Brown. Bertines, the pass to Brown. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Mo Wagner's checked in for Mahinmi, and it's Payton in for Bradley Beal. They grab their own miss, and a wide-open look for Porter. Pass to Nance. Here's Windler. Dishes it to Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 4. Passes to Brown. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Thompson. It's stolen by Bertans. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Here's Payton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Outside, Sexton. Goes up from the top of the key. That one's not going to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 1. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. John Wall's checked in for Washington. The Cavaliers leading. Outside, Sexton. Over to Wall. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice layup by Drummond.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
To the paint. The kick out to Wall. Payton against Porter. Payton passes to Bertans. Just 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. A nice shot by Wall.
Yeah, there's just such a grittiness, such a toughness to John Wall. Nice finish through contact.
On the wing, Porter. A putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 6.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Wall passes to Bertans. Outside, Sexton. To the middle. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Wall passes to Bertans. To the inside. Wagner kicks to Payton. The 11-footer. Unable to get that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Outside, Sexton. Out to Thompson. Outside, Sexton. Cleveland moving the ball around. Oh, good on the triple.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Ball passes to Wagner. Brown outside. Back to Wagner. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Nailed from three-point land. Sexton's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Ball passes to Bertens, and Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Outside, Sexton. Down low, it's tipped and stolen by Wagner. And here we go, Payton heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Payton.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And Drummond throws it down.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Ball passes to Wagner. And the basket is good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
58 seconds left in the first half. Left side, Porter. He dishes it to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. The open look here for Sexton. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
And stolen by Sexton. 32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Osman. Back to Sexton. And he makes that one.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Wizards trail by 8. Now Wall. He feeds it to Payton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made one and missed one. Good on both. 11 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Osman. To the wing right side. It could go. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. They flipped the switch. Thanks for joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Now here's Wall. Passes it to Hachimura. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Osman, the pass to Drummond. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Smith checked in for John Wall. Wizards trail by 8. Smith outside. Hachimura, the pass to Beal. Plays it up and banks it in.
What I love about Bradley Beal is he is an effective, efficient scorer. He always takes quality shots.
Pass to Drummond. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Here's Love. They get it back. Fires from deep. Washington with the rebound. Hachimura with it. Back to Beal. And the pass to Hachimura.
And they continue to control the glass. And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. A great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
Hachimura finds Bryant, and that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Wizards making a switch here. Mahimi's checked in. Here's Beal. Windler with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Back to Nance. Pass to Garland. 6 to shoot. Porter, bounce pass. High post shot. That one off the back iron and out.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Smith outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. Inside. Round down low. Guarded by Porter. Smith dishes to Mahimi. Here's Beal. Good. Nice job down low. Beal's got it back down to single digits for the Wizards.
Oh, that release by Beal just so pure.
Passes it to Windler. Now, here's Garland. Covered by Smith. Garland kicks to Porter. On the wing, Nance. And the three off target. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Washington. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Beal, the pass to Mahimi, and that one is good.
You know, throwing his weight around inside, Mahimi goes up against pressure and gets it to fall.
36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Garland, the pass to Windler. Thompson with it. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That's his first foul. Kevin Love's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And a change for the Wizards. Wall's checked in. Love outside. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Love's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here is Garland. 1 second left, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And it's a 10-point Cavalier lead, and so it's Cleveland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break, and they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Nance and Love are the bigs. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Porter kicks to Garland. Nance with no one around. Misses the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Wall passes to Bertens. Back to Wall. And the layup falls.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Here's Garland. Porter in the corner. Love outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They double team Love. Good on the shot.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
The feed to Mahinmi. The kick out to Wall. Brown outside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Mahinmi. Garland, the pass to Love. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th, and the shot is good.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Mahinmi kicks to Wall. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Porter looking it over. The dish to Love. Fires top of the key, and he nails the jumper. Love's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Beal finds Mahinmi, and Mahinmi with the stuff.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Garland, the pass to Love. Dishes it to Nance. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Wall dishes to Bryant. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Sexton. Wide open look. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
This guy has got a variety of scoring moves. Colin Sexton keeps the opposition guessing.
And stolen by Love. And Sexton has it in the corner. There's a minute 40 left in the 4th quarter. For 3, drills the 3-pointer. Sexton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's already a good shooter from distance now, and Colin Sexton, a ton of confidence when he starts to stroke that thing.
Out to the right wing. Osman kicks to Sexton. Sexton on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to go. That was worth the price of admission. Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for the Wizards. It's a 13-point game.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Exum's checked in, and then for Washington, Mahimi's checked in for Hachimura. Sharon Gregg comes in for Beal, and it's Napier in for John Wall. And so here's Cleveland, and Cleveland can just let the clock run down here to the inside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Now here's Grant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Sexton for three. Misses there. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they
David. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. And for the Wizards, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle, and it's Bonga in at the 3 slot.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen can be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the 3 off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, back in 2017, Zach LaVine tore his ACL, ended a promising season with Minnesota. That offseason, while rehabbing, LaVine was traded to the Bulls, but he used both events to fuel his career.
Beal against Levine. Ball passes to Hachimura. Back to Wall. Chicago grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
White finds Carter. White looking around. Back to Carter. And he goes right over Thomas Bryant and slams it down.
Well, the defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide-open shooter.
To the paint, stolen by Markkanen. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now here's Wall. He kicks it to Beal. Back to Wall. 5 on the clock. He can't get that one, so the Bulls will take it the other way. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Hachimura. Levine can't hit. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the dunk by Hachimura.
The fast break gets a strong finish from Hachimura, and he's good at staying active and finding ways to help.
Now here's White. Here's Carter. And he comes up with the deuce.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
White against Wall. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got his second bucket.
That is a tough bucket. Hachimura stays with the shot through the contact. That's the sign of a resilient offensive player.
Now here's White. Pass to Levine. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Wall dishes to Bryant. Back to Wall. And stolen by White. Oh, Porter in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Look, you got to be aware of Porter. He's superb at leaping towards the rim, catching the D by surprise that time with the alley-oop.
Wall against White. Wall passes to Bryant. And stolen by White. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
And it was White who started the break. I mean, the steal and a nifty first pass.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Wizards. Trailing by 10.
Well, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D. And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
And the Bulls making a change here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Satoransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. And the Wizards making a change here. Payton's checked in. Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Smith. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Oh, man, I love seeing this little man with the big heart getting it done on the drive, using all the strength he has to fend off the defense.
Now, here's Satoransky. Pass to Dunn. To the middle. Here's Cornett. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Satoransky against Payton. Smith left side. The pass to Bertens. 4 on the shot clock. Over Young. Off the left rim and out. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Levine. And he banks in the layup. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control.
And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, they've got Young. Chris Dunn is out there with Satoransky. And it's Cornett in at the 5 spot. Pass to Hutchison. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Cornett can't get it to go.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
From the low block, it's hauled in by Cornett. The Bulls leading by 8. From 13, Bertans grabs the board. And the Wizards with possession. Smith inside, defended by Young. Mahimi, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Satoransky, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. So it's Chicago now. And Young kicks to Satoransky. 16 feet away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Wizards trail by 10. Payton dishes to Mahimi. Back to Payton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mo Wagner's checked in for Mahimi. Hachimura comes in for Davis Bertans. Bradley Beal's checked in for Troy Brown. And John Wall subbed in for Smith. White the pass to Carter. Rebound by the Wizards.
And last year, to create cap space for Anthony Davis, the Lakers traded Wagner to the Wizards. And boy, he showed a lot of promise.
Yeah, he became the first player since Yao Ming to score 30 points and pulled out 15 rebounds off the bench. And if you think that was a fluke, why don't you go back and watch the Rising Stars game? He showed he can match up with elite talent.
Here's White. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
No easy way to stop White on the drive. He's got speed and agility on his side.
Here's Wall. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
White against Wall. White, good. White's got 4 points this quarter.
But there's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White, not fazed by that contact on the shot.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Back to Wall. To the left wing. Wizards passing it around. Now here's Beal. Defense is right there. And it's Wagner missing. Chicago leading by 8. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on John Wall.
Deft move by White inside of me. Just look how he finds a way through the foul and gets the shot off.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And both free throws good for White. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Wall. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And that's how you tackle some tough D. I mean, Wall looks his man in the eye and drains it in his face.
White wide open. He fires. And again, Chicago, no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. 8-point game. Passes it to Bonga. Outside, Wall. Hit his foot. And it's being called a kickball. Levine's checked in for Harrison. There's a minute left to play here in the half. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. Beal, the pass to Bryant. 5 to shoot. His first shot coming late.
Does not take Porter lightly on defense. He's superb at getting his hands in the face of shooters.
And it goes down 2 points. White's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Wall passes to Bonga. Wall dishes to Bryant. White with the defensive effort. The Bulls leading by 10. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The shot by Bryant, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's Wagner with the rebound. Beal fires from way outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 10 points and that'll do it for our.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Wall passes to Bryant. Carter pulls it in. Chicago leading by 10. Here's LaVine. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
LaVine's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Outside, Beal. Bonga deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hachimura. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, because of Carter Jr.'s dynamic athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish alley-oops in style.
Bryant finds Beal. Count it.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
The Bulls shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Outside, White. The kick out to Porter. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Wizards. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Levine, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Back to Hachimura. Feeds to Bryant. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The court awareness improving over time. Hachimura demonstrating some nice passing instincts there.
Outside, White. Trying to get open is Carter. White, good. White's got 10 points in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Wall kicks to Bryant. And too long on the shot.
Solid rebound there. And with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And then Carter with the jam.
I like the vision from Porter. Not just looking for his own shot, constantly looking to get it to the open man.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this area at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. That wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. The league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, D.A.
Smith is a fighter, someone who usually doesn't back down from anyone, especially on these types of shots.
Puts it up from 15, and that's good off the glass that time. He's got 6.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Brown the pass to Bertens. Brown feeling it out a bit, down low, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, the speed of Smith and his ability to change gears constantly keeps the D on their toes. He has a knack for picking up fouls while shooting.
Wizards making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Satoransky. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 26 seconds left in the third. 2 points. That one goes. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And Mahimi with the stuff.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Elbow shot. That one misses. Good work defensively by Smith. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls finding a 15-point lead. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. Two guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Bulls 5 right now. Inside, it's Young and Markkanen. Harrison out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Valentine in at the small forward. And that one drops for him. Harrison's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Bulls.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Smith the pass to Wagner. The Wizards working the ball around now. Down again, Smith makes it off the glass.
The cleverness of Smith showing itself once again. Terrific at getting into the heart of the D and then cashing in.
Smith against Dunn. High post try, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Brown the pass to Beal. Back to Brown. Smith outside. Kicks to Beal. Smith against Dunn. Bertans inside the line. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Bertans got his first bucket in this one. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Dunn looking over the floor. Over Smith. Dunn misses. Wizards trail by 15. Got a piece of it. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Wagner kicks to Bertans. Now the pass to Brown. The shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Nice open look, but it's no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Harrison. Left side Markkanen. To the paint. Young dishes to Markkanen. That one, no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Brown the pass to Beal. Now Bertans. Brown outside. Drops in the layup for two.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Dunn outside. Pass to Young. Back to Dunn. There's the dish to Markkanen. Dunn outside. 4 on the clock, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Both teams deciding to change it up. Wizards trail by 15. And Wall kicks to Beal. Back to Wall. Passes it to Beal. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the left side wing. Stolen by Markkanen.
Now look, he was laying in wait for that pass. I mean, lured him into his trap.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Chicago.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
Now, how do you counter Bryant's physical abilities? I mean, he's a menace for the D inside.
Levine looking around, hits the three-point bomb.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
As well as they should. I mean, they've really earned this victory with all the hard work they put in tonight.
Beal, the pass to Bertens. Beal dishes to Bryant. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Wall with the drive. Bryant. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
I love the unselfishness from Wall. When someone flashes open, I mean, he's right there with the pass.
Levine for three. Connects from three-point range. And the Bulls lead by 19.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
And here's Levine. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go for him.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have two.
And let's go.
Well, the ceremony.
Thank you, D.A. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center filling out the middle. Now here's Markkanen. Levine with it, and Levine throws it down.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Garland kicks to Sexton. Tonight, lots of youth and energy on the floor. Brent, what kind of game do you expect to see?
Highlights, Kevin, mixed in with a few lowlights. Just guys getting ahead of themselves and speeding themselves up. But sometimes those can be exciting, especially for fans who have really good seats. Keep your hands up.
Now, here's Porter after the miss from Andre Drummond. Porter passes to Levine. Great look, but off the mark. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Sexton with it. And it's Carter picking him up. Back to Sexton. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
White the pass to Carter. And there it is for him.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Sexton after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Off target on the 15-footer.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Here's Sexton. The Bulls getting the bucket. Right wing. Here's Garland. Pass to Sexton. 5 on the clock. Launches it. The shot, no good. Nice D from Levine.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking. Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Sexton dishes to Drummond. Kicks to Garland. Inside. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Pass to Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Levine. And the layup's good off the glass. Levine's got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Sexton up top. Drummond. Great positioning on the putback.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Outside, White to the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first free throw is good.
No doubt about the potential that Markkanen has. He just needs to keep improving, especially on the defensive end.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Saransky's checked in for Levine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Now here's Nance. Markkanen pulls it in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Hutchison. And Thompson sends it back.
Tristan did a great job of elevating to deny that one.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Porter. They get the rebound. Thompson with the bucket.
such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now here's Dunn. From down in the low post, it goes.
Just grown man work from Dunn inside. His incredible athleticism really helping get him these types of shots.
Garland with it. Dunn covering. And it's Thompson with the jam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Now here's Dunn. To the middle. Here's Cornette.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Young with the steal. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Young is up there with Valentine. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Now Garland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over to the left wing. Pulls it from the elbow. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here is Young. Here's Satoransky. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now here's Garland. Defended by Young. And here is Garland. And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Carter comes in for Luke Cornette. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Valentine. Banked in off the glass.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
White against Sexton. Shoots over White. Porter kicks to Sexton. Drummond trying to get himself free. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Porter. Sexton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, White. Back to Valentine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Drummond with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Down low, and stolen by Valentine. And here comes White, leading the fast break. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Valentine. Here's Carter. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And stolen by White. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Young with the ball. And stolen by Love. Outside, Sexton. On the wing, Porter. Right side, Sexton. pass to Love. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Pulls up. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Pulls up. High post. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And Cedi Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Cedi always showing up here to compete.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Young. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Valentine. Levine's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White.
And in flashes, Levine has shown he can be a star. Now, he has to put it all together on a consistent basis.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Wendell Carter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The pass to Drummond. Sexton for 3. Osman kicks to Sexton. And he gets it to go from the high post. Sexton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Sexton looking good from that spot on the floor.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Dunn. The shot from the low post is good. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Sexton with it. He has 5. Pass to Drummond. Thompson passes to Drummond. The open look here for Sexton. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Yeah, and that's exceptional body control from Levine, contorting himself nicely for the contact and finish.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. And you look at Zach LaVine, dynamic athlete, highly skilled. Zach, what does he need? And
after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Stolen by Garland. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Back to Osman. Here's Drummond. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for White. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Nance is checked in. Here's Satoransky. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now here's Porter. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Outside, Sexton. It's Drummond, high post. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Drummond's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Cleveland. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Satoransky, the pass to Cornette. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's the break. That's a 2 from Sexton. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Sexton's got 7 points. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis and LeBrons who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Bulls making a switch here. Valentine's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Thompson dishes to Porter. Fires from 18. Basket good.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Here's Satoransky. And the shot is long. And here's Cleveland. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Garland kicks to Thompson. Right side, Porter. Valentine grabs the board. The Bulls leading by 5. It's tipped. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, with Tristan's motor and that kind of reach, great job on finishing off the alley-oop.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Cornette. From 6 feet out, he nails it. And the Bulls lead by 5.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Cleveland.
Garland kicks to Nance. Passes to Garland. Clock at 6. Here's the lob to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow. He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Garland. Feeds it to Thompson.
And Tristan Thompson is constantly asked to play a role and willingly accepts that. You think about how much respect he's garnered from coaches and teammates through all the seasons that he's played in the NBA.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Denzel Valentine. Kobe White, he's checked in for Harrison. And it's done in for Satoransky. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Dunn. Carter's got 6 points.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute. On the wing, Porter.
Here's Garland. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Garland's got his first points in this one. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bulls lead by 2. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Porter. White is out there with Dunn. Then there's Carter. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside, Sexton. To tie it up. The putback. It's good on the putback. Thompson's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Here's Dunn. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Sexton kicks to Love. From the high post. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Bulls shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's Dunn. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Sexton, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, he knows he can make it from there, so he shoots that one with confidence. Sexton looking very, very self-assured right now.
Here's LaVine. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. LaVine against Sexton. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Down against Sexton. Drummond in the post. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Carter. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And LaVine throws it down.
You see the strength LaVine's added to his frame, allows him to fight through that physical D.
Love finds Drummond. Love deciding where to go with it. It's deflected and stolen by Dunn. And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Sexton. Offensive rebound. And Drummond is right there. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And stolen by Sexton. Now here's Garland. Defense right on him. Love the pass to Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. Sexton's got room. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. And now just a 2-point Bulls lead. Done outside. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Shot clock at 6. Poked away and stolen by Sexton. Love finds Drummond. Sexton on the wing. Over Levine. The shot by Sexton, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Another shot done outside. Here's Carter. The shot off that time, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Osman, the pass to Drummond. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
White, he's checked in for Chicago. That one drops. He ties it up.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside. Got it!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Sexton, the pass to Garland. Back to Sexton. But they recover it to take the lead. Misses the tray. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Now here's Drummond. He kicks to Love. Oh, Sexton in position.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely. Bryant finds Wall. Lays it up off the glass.
Nice to be in control of the offense. Wall calls his own number and delivers.
Now Garland. Pass to Sexton. From about 19 feet, here's Drummond. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards, and the shot goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Osman after the made shot from Bradley Beal. It's tipped. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Hachimura. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Sexton with it. Drummond. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Beal dishes to Bryant. Back to Beal. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Wall, no luck. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Smith's shot is good. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Smith finds Bertans, and he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Over to the wing. Now, here's Garland, covered by Smith. Here's Windler, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Here's Payton. Nice D from Porter. Mo Wagner's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Nance passes to Thompson. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Inside. It's stolen by Bertans. Smith in the posts. And yes, it's good. Here's Garland. The pass to Porter. Now, here's Garland. Here's Nance. Here's Thompson. Outside Porter. Clock at 4. Nance with no one around. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
How about the confidence in the catch and shoot of Mr. Larry Nance Jr.? Okay, we see you.
Here's Smith. Passes it to Bertans. The rebound by Nance. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And here is Garland. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Payton. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Wizards lead by 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Travis Bertans out there with Brown. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Wall, and it's Payton in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Sexton on the wing, covered by Wall. Pulls it up. The shot by Sexton, no good. Washington leading now by 4. Feeds to Brown. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Wagner, the shot's good. Brown making the play. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The open look here for Sexton. But they'll get another chance. And Thompson kicks to Sexton. That 3 off the mark.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
It's Wall with the drive. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Slashing into the lane, the speed and the grace of John Wall.
Sexton against Wall, and the basket is good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Wall against Sexton. Wall passes to Wagner. Back to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. And that one's good, Wagner.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Sexton dishes to Thompson. Tries it from 19. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Sexton. The Wizards have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Wall passes to Bertans. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bertans got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards. Wall against Sexton. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Sexton on the wing. 6 points for him from outside the arc. The offensive rebound. Osman kicks to Sexton. Osman the pass to Sexton. And Thompson throws it down.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Wall against Sexton. Wall taking his time here. Bertanis, the pass to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wall. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And he overshot that one, missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Outside, Sexton. Trying to get open is Thompson. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Now, the first thing you need to do as a defender is locate Thompson on a miss because you know he's looking for the putback slam.
It's Wall with the drive. He gets it in there. Wall's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the right side. Love finds Sexton. Down low. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut back down to 4 points with the basket from Thompson.
Boy, that's a nice little flash there from Thompson after the pick and roll to get into space where he can finish.
Wall passes to Wagner, and it's good for 2. 8 points for him. 36 seconds left to play here in the half. Thompson outside. Back to Sexton. Lobbed up there for Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
You could see how long Thompson's arms are when he goes up to finish that alley-oop.
19 seconds left in the first half. Here's Wall. Over in the corner, Bertans. Wagner passes to Wall. Out to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown.
Yeah, that's a case where you don't always have to get the block to play good defense, and Thompson did a great job on that possession.
Back to the action after this word.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Sexton with the bounce pass. Over Wall. That shot misses. Now Washington takes it the other way. Pass to Bonga. Nice ball movement by Washington. Beal can't get it to go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And Drummond throws it down.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. So for the Wizards, Mahimi's checked in for Thomas Bryant. And it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Garland dishes to Drummond. Kicks it to Garland. Nance passes to Garland. In the corner, Drummond with it. 5 to shoot. Washington with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And it's Smith penetrating. Banked in off the glass. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Nance. Top of the key. It's stolen by Mahimi. Here's Hachimura. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. And now it's an 8-point Wizards lead.
I'll tell you this, you better shut down lanes to the rim because Rui Hachimura is capable of exploiting those windows.
Here's Drummond. Sinks that one from the post. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Lays it up and banks it in. Smith's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Wizards.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Sexton kicks to Garland. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, the speed and athleticism of Bradley Beal on display, streaking out for the early offense.
Sexton dishes to Drummond. Hachimura grabs the miss. Washington leading now by 10. Here's Beal. Got a hand on it.
Larry Nance twice on the pipe says no, sir.
Smith the pass to Mahimi. A second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Sexton. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Sexton's got 8 points.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
To the middle. Here's Mahimi. And it's sent back by Drummond. Bonga the pass to Beal. To the inside. And stolen by Drummond. And here comes the break. And here they go. It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Mahimi. The feed to Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Well, make no mistake, Bradley Beal is a big-time athlete. Boy, how about his ability to get off the feet and finish that with authority?
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Sexton's got room. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 10 points for him. Wizards leading by 10. Smith right side. Knocked away. Just 3 on the clock. Can't get the layup. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Washington out in front, up 10. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. In at forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. Brown out there with Wall, and it's Bryant in at the center. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Hachimura kicks to Wall. Knocks it loose. Brown finds Bryant. Love against Bertans. Shot clock at 6. Wall attacking. Tries it from 9. Bryant's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 10. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's Drummond missing.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Love dishes to Porter. To the wing on the left. Here's Drummond. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Wizards leading by 10. Hachimura the pass to Wall. Bucket is good.
Well, the spot-up opportunity, right? A nice confidence booster for John Wall.
For Cleveland, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Love outside. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Yeah, this is one of the top athletes in the league. Wall showing his lateral and vertical mobility.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Wall passes to Bryant. The Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Osman kicks to Drummond. Right side, Porter. He feeds it to Garland. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. There's the pass to Bertans. Down low, Bryant. Bertans finds Bryant. Hachimura with it. The Wizards working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Brown, the pass to Bryant. Brown trying to free himself up. Bryant can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 12. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. Pass to Garland. He kicks it to Drummond. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Back to Wall. Over Garland. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by Bryant. And the Wizards lead by 12. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Osman. Back to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Bertans, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Wizards.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Wall.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
First free throw is good.
There is no one path to success in the NBA. And for Thomas Bryant, yeah, he played down in the G League after being drafted. But now you can start to see him get confidence at this level. What a transition. What a journey for Thomas Bryant.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Bell kicks to Dellavedova. Clock at 6. Pass to Windler. Offensive rebound. Bell's shot is good.
Man, is this guy quick off the floor. Jordan Bell with the offensive board and putback. Nice.
Bryant passes to Bonga. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Even. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they headed to the locker room earlier on.
Well, Kevin and...
Thanks, David. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. Bryant can't get it to go.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And Levine throws it down.
Go get it, young man. Go get it. Levine's so fun to watch on these alley-oops.
Knocked loose. Ball passes to Bryant. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Levine. Oh, he delivers that with
I can't believe it.
force.
I cannot believe that. Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
To the paint, here's Bryant. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Bradley Beal picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, you have to appreciate the value of an acrobatic showman like Levine. I mean, his antics will keep your squad and the crowd pumped up.
Pass to Hachimura. First quarter, just over a minute played. Right side, Bryant. Bonga, the pass to Bryant. Nice ball movement by Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. And here's White. Kicks it out to Markkanen. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Carter dishes to Markkanen. Carter down low, working on Bryant. Carter, that's good.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
Here's Hachimura. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Oh, yeah, you can hear the sigh of relief from here. Now they've got to build on that first bucket.
Here's Levine. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
All with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Outside for Beal. Back to Bryant. Puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been...
Oh,
did you see that?
You see the screen and roll plenty in the day's game. Levine, he's so solid at using it to his advantage.
Wall passes to Bonga. Back to Wall. Washington gets it back. Out to the right wing. Beal gets a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Oh, defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And good that time.
Now, how do you counter Bryant's physical abilities? I mean, he's a menace for the D inside.
1:16 left in the first quarter. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Wizards trail by 10. Left side, Wall. Inside, here's Bryant. The baseline jam. Count that one.
I love seeing Wall shoot from this side of the floor. He measures it up perfectly.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. And Levine throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Shakes him. Bryant. Carter pulls it in. The Bulls leading by 10. Outside Porter. 6-second difference between shot and game clock.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
The pass to Hachimura. Beal dishes to Bryant. Back to Beal. Passes it to Bonga. Makes it off the glass.
We've seen Bill evolve as a playmaker, including how he spots his open teammates.
For three, Levine, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for Chicago. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Dunn. Also Thomas Satoransky out there. And it's Cornette in at the center. Satoransky finds Young. To the inside. Just 4 to shoot. Rebound by the Wizards. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Chicago leading by 10.
And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Smith. And the shot goes down. Smith's got it back down to within single digits for the Wizards.
Oh, Smith is a fighter, someone who usually doesn't back down from anyone, especially on these types of shots.
Smith against Dunn. The shot, no good. Smith with some nice D.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Oh, think about it, GA. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved, and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Valentine's checked in for Chicago. Shaquille Harris comes in for Dunn. And a switcher also for Washington. Mo Wagner's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. And Satoransky kicks to Harrison. Pass to Cornette. Back to Harrison. Now Satoransky. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Satoransky's got his first 2 points of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, here's Bertans. Young with the steal. Cornette kicks to Valentine. The shot comes out, and the Wizards now going the other way. Payton, right side. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Pass to Harrison. It's taken away by Peyton. Here's Smith. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. And now it's just a 4-point Bulls lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Valentine passes to Satoransky over Smith. And Satoransky kicks to Valentine. Great positioning on the putback.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Now Wagner. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Round with it. Now guarded by Valentine. Bertans with the ball. 2 free throws coming up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Levine dishes to White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Bradley Beal picks one up.
But playing fast is what White does. I mean, it must be exhausting to chase him down. Sometimes you got to foul him.
Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And both free throws good for White. Wizards trail by 6. Outside, Wall. To the middle. And that one's good, Wagner.
This is why you can't leave guys open around Wall. He'll notice it and exploit it.
Here's Levine. 14 points for him. Right wing. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. And the Bulls with another miss. Wizards have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. That one goes. Count it. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Looking mobile on the attack. I like when Wagner takes initiative like this and capitalizes.
And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
White goes in, and then Carter with the dunk.
And defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide open shooter.
Washington trailing, about 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Wall against White, and Wall kicks to Hachimura. To the paint. Here's Wagner. Good work defensively by Carter. The Bulls have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, with Carter Jr.'s unique combination of size, length, and skill, I think he'll be a big part of the next wave of elite bigs.
Hachimura the pass to Beal. Off with the layup. And a close game so far. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 14 points and 1. And that's a...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Outside, Wall. Here's Bryant. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Bryant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
White the pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Giving his height, Markkanen makes dunking look second nature. Got to keep him away from the rim.
Outside, Wall. Now the pass to Bonga. He feeds it to Beal. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Here's Bonga. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Levine, here we go. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
White against Wall. Here's Bryant. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Yep, it counts. Wall's got his 2nd basket.
The court awareness improving over time. Hachimura demonstrating some nice passing instincts there.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Basket counts.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Beal finds Bryant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
This is Bryant at his best, getting physical inside and drawing a good foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. A free throw drops for Bryant. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Both free throws good from Bryant. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Done outside. And that one, good. And the Bulls lead by 9.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
Here's Dunn. And the layup's good off the glass.
The closer Dunn is to the basket, the more effective he is. Quality possessions from the guard.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 9 points. Kept alive, Bryant. And another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Wizards have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Some changes for Chicago. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Young. And Zedaransky subbed in for Denzel Valentine. And then for Washington, Mo Wagner comes in for Thomas Bryant. And Davis Bertan subbed in for Gary Payton. Hutchison's shot is off. Wizards trail by 7. Bertanis passes to Wagner. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Wagner's got 8 points.
I mean, Wagner can hit a long jumper, but he's at home inside.
Here's Dunn. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And here's Smith. 1:03 left in the 3rd quarter. Down low. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Young's checked in for Luke Cornett. Stolen by Zedaransky. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Ahead. Young's shot is good. And now a 9-point Chicago lead.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And that one drops.
Well, that's just the nice handles of Smith. Truly a pleasure to watch him go to work with his dribble moves.
The Bulls shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Here's Satoransky. Passes it to Harrison. Lets it go from deep. A new 14 for the Bulls. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards trail by 7. Here's Smith. Misses off the right iron.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And the rejection by Mahinmi. And stolen by Dunn. Buries it down low. 8 points for him. And so it's Chicago, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting is... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. He has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Young and Carter are the big men inside. And it's Harrison in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Wall. Satoransky grabs the miss. Satoransky's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Snatched up. Goes up again. Back to Young. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 5 on the clock. Levine dishes to Carter. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Pertinis. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 5 assists in the game.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
And then Carter with the dunk.
He can fill out a lot of different roles, but Satoransky excels as a creator. He can make the spectacular passes and the smart ones.
Tipped away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And Washington has possession. All with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Beal, Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Levine, good.
As soon as Levine hits a few of these, you know he's feeling it. Just keep getting him the rock.
Wizards trail by 11. Poked away. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. And Carter with his second chance points. Carter's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Pass to Bonga. Bertans with the ball. The Wizards with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Levine. Great D that time from Beal. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for the Wizards. It's a 13-point game, and that one's good. Hachimura.
Well, look at Hachimura making good use of his length. I mean, he goes up inside and reaches through to a shot.
Now, here's Satoransky. Pass to Harrison. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Now the feed to Carter. Young on the follow. And the Bulls lead by 13.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
And there's the pass to Bonga, and it's blocked. And he recovers it. fast break for the Bulls. Satoransky with it. He's picked up by Wall. It's stolen by Hachimura. Outside, Wall. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Satoransky's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right at the free throw line. Tips it up. Young on the follow.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zach LaVine.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Count it.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
Yeah, if you're a fan of this team, you couldn't be happier. What a performance.
To the middle, Beal with the steal, and Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes for Chicago. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. Porter comes in for Harrison, and it's White for Satoransky. And a change for the Wizards. Ryan's checked in. Wall passes to Bonga. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Right side, Bryant. Brown finds Bryant. Now here's Napier. Back to Brown. It's stolen. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harrison. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Bulls.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now Grant.
Chicago foul call. Shaquille. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Washington. Jared Grant.
The first free throw is good. And Grant drops them both. Here's Harrison. Can't connect. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown. sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the 1. Carter dishes to Porter. Outside, White. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Sexton. Levine, good. And tonight, a battle between conference rivals. These teams, Brent, know each other very well.
Very few surprises for either opponent tonight in this game, Kevin. I think they actually send Christmas cards to one another. They know each other that well. Who is going to execute when it matters? That's going to be the difference.
Just 5 to shoot. And it's Love missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Sexton against Levine. Sexton the pass to Love. Drummond dishes to Love. Shoots over Markkanen. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And here's White. Outside, Porter. From deep. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Back to Sexton. Cleveland moving the ball around. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Again, more and more of these pick and rolls help Sexton settle into the pace of play. And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Love. Bank shot, no good. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
And the pass to Love. Out to the wing. Porter with the steal. Outside, Levine. Porter kicks to Markkanen. Levine passes to White. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. Chicago grabs the miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Sexton against Levine. And he banks in the layup.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Sexton with the bounce pass. Back to Love. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Drummond trying to get himself free. And Love with the basket on the assist by Garland.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Here's White. That one falls. White's got 10.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Drummond finds Love. Over Markkanen. And that one hits back iron.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Bean passes to Markkanen. There's 25 seconds left in the first. They get it back.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here's Garland. White covering. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Outside, Levine. And he gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during...
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Dunn is out there with Satoransky. Then it's Young, and it's Hutchinson in at the 3 spot. To the left wing. Now, here's Satoransky. D right on him.
Tristan did a great job of elevating to deny that one.
And that one, good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Nance against Young. 18 feet out. Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Satoransky, the pass to Cornette. Chalk up 2 there. Cornette's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle. And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Passes to Dunn. Pass to Cornette. Over Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And it's Harrison with the ball for the Bulls. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Then for the Bulls, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Young, and it's White in for Chris Dunn. The Cavaliers trail by 16, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Love against White. Tries from 16. Count it. Good.
I love hitting that shot with consistency there. Mid-range Jake.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Valentine dishes to Markkanen. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Windler. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love against White. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Love.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Nance.
And that burst of speed, sometimes White just too much for a defense, which is why you see them compromise.
Some changes for Chicago. Porter's checked in for Carter, and Levine subbed in for Shaquille Harrison.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Love, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
35 seconds left here in the second. Here's Porter. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
White against Love, and Thompson kicks to Love. Free throw line jump shot. That one wide left. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. The feed now to Levine. The kick out to Porter. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. Chicago came ready to play. Near flawless execution from both the defensive and that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And Chicago shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Markkanen can't get it to go. The Cavaliers shooting around 40% from the floor here. Outside, Sexton to the inside. And Sexton slams it in.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
White the pass to Markkanen. White, good. White's got 14.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Drummond. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Out to White. Three-pointer. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Porter finds Levine, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Bulls making a switch here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Porter. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Love dishes to Drummond. And Garland has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Love in the post. Young's there. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Satoransky looking around, and stolen by Love. Here's the break. Cleveland moving it around. Tries again, and there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
And there's the pass to Hutchison. 1:29 left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Sexton against Levine. Yep, that one goes.
Sexton looking good from that spot on the floor.
Chicago leading by 14. 1:03 left to play in the third. Sexton against Levine. Good. Levine's got 12 points in the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. He's off on that one. Good defensive work there by Young. And so Young will bring it up for the Bulls. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Garland. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Love wide open. He fires. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now here's Satoransky. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Levine. Good D by Drummond. Outside Sexton. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Chicago with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, Valentine out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Carter. Then there's Dunn. And it's Harrison in at the 2-guard spot. Sexton up top. Dunn covering. Sexton dishes to Nance. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. The shot, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Outside, Markkanen. Done against Sexton. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, with Tristan's motor and that kind of reach, great job on finishing off the alley-oop.
Now Dunn. He kicks it to Carter. Dunn passes to Porter. Now Carter. Dunn with it. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 18.
And Dunn is spectacular, seeking contact and getting it. He just absorbs the hit, yet still able to finish.
Fires, high post. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Windler. Here's Sexton. 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Porter kicks to Harrison. Dishes to Carter. Goes up on the high post. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Sexton the pass to Nance. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter. Levine's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Chris Dunn. Garland with it. White's there. Just 5 on the clock. Love right side. Excellent D there from Markkanen. The Bulls leading by 20. Levine dishes to Markkanen. Lobs it up for Levine. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
That's a shot that Kevin Love can make in his sleep. Somebody better wake up the D.
With the pass.
And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Porter. Sexton against Levine. Carter left side. Porter with the steal.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Chicago.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Zach LaVine.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Dunn passes to Gafford. And here's Exum. Pass to Zizic. Love right side. With the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Gafford misses. And so it's Cleveland with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Lets it fly. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Love, no good. Here's Chicago. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Satoransky. Here's Dunn. Here's Satoransky. Lets it fly from 18. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime